So what I was saying, that there is no company in the world called as meals at home. The CIMA case study will be using a dummy company, not actually in existence, dummy directors, dummy financials, dummy data. But those dummy data are actually taken from the actual company data only, by going on their websites, by doing Google search, by newspaper articles and all that, the data. Now it is no point that I will be showing you that whatever the financial detail they have given, those financial detail they have taken from this company. वो भी पता चल सकता है, काम फायदा नहीं है, there is no use of that. So those are designed data, but the all data which is given in the pre-seen material are all facts. But the name of the company, the name of their products, or maybe the director's name and all that are dummy, hypothetical. Because if we are using actual data, and maybe I said many times in the classes that then in that case, maybe it's that company will file a case against CIMA. Why you have used our data and all that. Copyrights. So for that reason, those data are taken from the actual market data, from the Google, from the company's websites and all that, but with a dummy name of the company, dummy directors and all that. We need to understand in exam that actually Meals at Home is a company. And we are working in that company as a finance director. As a finance officer. We are working in the finance officer, in the finance team, and we need to help our colleagues, our boss to boss in taking management accounting decisions, in preparing reports, in some analysis of reports, means maybe variance report, maybe budget report, analyzing budgets, giving reply to our boss relating to any issue. When any operational problem arises, how can we help our board members? If there is anything, suppose we are asked that, what will be the accounting treatment if a company is purchasing this asset? We can help our boss or colleagues. We can say that whether we should change our budgeting system, or we should change our pricing system, or we should change our costing system, overhead recovery rate in the organization. There are so many things. I mean to say that your job is to help operationally, because finance officer is an operational person. So in day-to-day job, in short-term things, whatever problems, whatever the opportunities are arising, we need to help our colleagues and boss ka bosses. For that we need to have some basic understanding कि ये industry क्या है, क्या होता है, how the product are sold, how the industry is growing, market share क्या है, क्या नहीं है, growth कैसा है. That we need to understand as basics. When you see these videos, definitely you will be able to make a feeling. आपके feeling develop होएगा कि meals होता क्या है, how this industry operates. Union problem क्यों आया, why it happens. So the videos will, because we always say that there are 3 types of learning. One is you are hearing, like I am saying you are hearing. One is you are reading. And one is you are seeing the video. हम लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं सुनने से, broadcast, सुन रहे हैं कुछ. The understanding will be lesser. Reading से understanding will be further lesser. The maximum understanding we will be able to develop when we see something. When we see from our naked eye, then we will be able to understand something much better way. So for that reason, to understand the industry, I always, for operational management strategy case study, select the videos from YouTube which represent our industry, which is very essential for the students to go through. Maybe suppose up till now you have not gone through, but when in the next class I will be asking you have gone through the video, it is not allowed that you will say I have not gone through. Today it's okay. कि आपको कल ही दिया गया, आपने नहीं देखा है, कोई बात नहीं है. But you have to go through the videos anyhow. I mailed already. Now this is the first class slides. I have copy pasted that mail here. कि tomorrow's class and all that, that is I have written here. Go through with the video to understand the industry. Just that when you look at the videos, then all the videos can focus on these things. When you go any company's website or in Google write-up, you will find that the meal industry is an industry of 10.26 billion in 2022. Maybe if you do search, you will be getting 2021 data also. But 2022 is not yet finished. So we will be getting 10.26 billion in 2020 this industry. That means we are talking about all over the world. The sales in this industry is $10.26 billion. Now, what is the meaning of this? Industry means what? Suppose I will say education industry. So whether in the education industry, international courses are only coming, whether in the industry, domestic courses are also coming, whether in the industry, education industry, we are considering schools, we are only considering professionals, we are only considering colleges, बहुत सारा बात है. Industry is a big name. We can say that Google is saying that 10.626 billion, 2020 is the industry sale, which is meal and eat, cook and meal. There are two types normally, as far as my knowledge concerned in India. The major portions we are ordering food and then we are using the food straight away for consumption. You can say Zomato, Swiggy or whatever. Just now in May, in a strategic level, there was a case study like Zomato. That case study was the company is delivering food, just ready to eat food. I think the name was ready to eat. I forget the name. I taught that in the May case study. This is cook and meal. You will be getting ingredients and those ingredients you will use to cook a dish and then you will be having that dish. You can say that cook and meal. So this, according to me, 10.26 million each combining both. Ready to eat and cook and meal both. 10.26 billion is the industry, which is a big amount. And this industry is growing because of, you know that, we all are very busy, either me, you or anybody. Normally we have the habit to call food from outside. बाहर से फूड मंगाते हैं, मे बी रेडी टू ईट, मे बी कुक करने के लिए कम ही मंगाते हैं. ज्यादातर द फूड आर ऑर्डर रेडी टू ईट, whether it's pizza, whether it's pasta, whether it's a Chinese, whether it's a, what do you say, Italian, whether it's Indian, continental, हम लोग सभी कोई मंगाते हैं. In house, in offices, where we are, you can say 3-4 students staying together, studying and doing job and all that, सभी लोग ऐसा करते हैं. This industry is a very growing industry. And for that reason, CIMA focused on this industry in operational level also and strategic level also. At both the levels, the industry was on food. And in Corona time, so it has increased further. Because of the resources are not available, maybe we can get the ready-to-eat food and we will be able to satisfy ourselves with different variety of food. So this is an industry which is a growing industry, exponentially growing. Exponential growing means generally the growth rate, if you go in Google, it is saying greater than 20%. Growth rate means, suppose in 2020 the sale is 10.26 billion. In 2021 it will be greater than 12-13 billion. That means it is greater than 20% growth. The industry is growing like anything, not only in the developed country, not only UK, US and all that, in India, in Southeast Asian countries, Asia Pacific zone, everywhere, the industry is growing very fast. So if you are in this type of industry, you will be getting new customers regularly. And when the customers are increasing, it is a good business to be in. Doing this business is very good for the players. The meal kit market share is expected to increase by US dollar 11.13 billion from 21 to 25. And the market growth momentum will accelerate at a compounded growth rate of 11.25%. Meal kit means cook and meal. The cook and meal, which is our case study, the cook and meal market is going to grow by 11% plus. In 21 to 25, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, every year the growth rate will be in double digit. Even the case study is saying that it is going to grow at the rate of 7%. But if we do Google search and all that, then it is saying that every year the growth rate in the cook and meal industry will be around 11.25%. What is the reason for this compounded exponential growth? cost effective solution. You understand, suppose मेरे को अभी पाव भाजी बनाना है. I am talking about Indian food. I want to make pav bhaji. You understand, there are so many ingredients required for making pav bhaji. At least around 8 to 10 types of vegetables, different types of masalas, pav bhaji bread, all the things are required. तो पहले तो एक आदमी को उसके पीछे लगाना होगा. Or maybe if nobody is there, I need to go down. I need to go into vegetables market, purchase all the vegetables, then all the masalas, and then pav I will bring. Then I will start cutting the vegetables and all that. Then I will be doing that. It is a whole lot of efforts required. पैसा भी लगेगा, time भी लगेगा. There is cost and time both. But if somebody will give me all the materials to make pav bhaji, not it is cooked, but the vegetables are cut, whether it's onion, potato, everything, जो भी ये सब cutted है, in the proper portion. There is a write-up written on a page, what I need to do first, second, third, even though I am not a good cook. But फिर भी if I will follow the instructions, all the ingredients are given to me, I will be able to do it very fast. If you consider cost of purchasing vegetables and then making the food, and if you buy a cook for meal, that means you will cook and then meal, the cost will be lower. Intrinsic cost will be higher, but if you consider time involvement and everything, then in that case you will find that it is actually cheaper and it is more convenient. So for that reason, the growth in the industry is happening because of cost-effective solution, and people are very busy. Everybody is busy. Even a boy of, you can say 4-year, 5-year is also busier than me. So that business creating growth in the industry. More affordable, that you will be able to order and you will be able to try different types of meals. So many options are available, more nutritious, this, that, so non-veg, veg, so many options. Affordable, effective solution. Vendors are constantly enhancing their menus. That is, those who are offering cook and meal, they are regularly changing, they are regularly experimenting. Organic food, this food, spicy food, this change and all that, because they have a specialized chef, they have a specialized team which is developing new types of menus. An advent of faster lifestyle. हर आदमी के पास time नहीं है, whether in India, whether anywhere. So the growth in the industry is projected because of these factors. Constraints. What is the problem for growth in the industry? What are the problems of the industry? The industry is yet to appeal a large population. If we do Google search, normally it is said that cook and meal is specifically, cook and meal is propagating mainly in North America. Around 50% plus market is in North America. But in other parts of the world, it has not so developed. Our pre-seen material says that our company is from Europe. There the market is not so developed like North America. Maybe in Asia Pacific zone also the market is developing, but still it is just 10+% something. So you can see that still it is, you can see that it is not appealing. Cook and meal, झमेला लगता है. Because if you ask me, मेरे को तो meal ready to eat ही पसंद आएगा. I am not interested in getting the ingredients and then cooking them. No time. So normally the cook and meal is not appealing so much. High prices for meals. As I said, intrinsic cost, if I will purchase vegetables and then I will cook, the cost will be, say, in Indian currency 500 rupees. But if I am paying cook and meal, then they are charging 700, 800 rupees. India में delivery वाला बहुत कम है cook and meal. But you can say you go in Spencer Mall and all that, वहाँ पर already सब ingredients सजा हुआ है. You can just purchase that in home, you can just make the food. That is, cook and meal are there in the markets. Even in the, you can say, foreign country where Europe, and there are so many Tesco, 7-Eleven, so many types of organizations are there. And they are offering the food like at a higher prices. But if you consider your opportunity cost, maybe that cost is lower because that is written in the cost-effective solution also. Shifting customer preferences. When we order for a particular type of meal, Many times it happens that the company change the preference. वो लोग आपको रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं हमारे पास ये नहीं है, this we don't have, either we need to cancel your order or we will be giving you another option. Why I will be, when I am interested in pav bhaji, why I will be going for samosa? I am not interested. So that problem arises, shift in customer preferences. कि customer ने order दिया and they are changing the preferences because of the non-availability of the things. Adherence to food quality standards. In different countries, different quality of food standards are required. Ab normally if you say, suppose you go in South Africa and all that, I have been, then whenever we go in any market, आपको vegetables वगैरह बहुत सुंदर, ऐसा तो यहाँ मिलता ही नहीं है कई कलकत्ते में. Even though whatever your price you are ready to pay, you will not get. So the problem is that the standard of living, the quality of food, the norms, the laws and regulations in different countries are at different level. Maintaining those laws and regulations is not easy. Adhering to those laws are not easy. For that reason, this industry is facing problem also. So constraints the problem in the growth of the industry. Most of the population in the world has not accepted. Prices are higher than on your self basis. Shifting customer preferences by the companies and adherence to different quality food standards, food quality standards is difficult in many developed countries. For that reason, the industry is facing problem also. Major reasons, North America and Asia Pacific. Opportunity for growth in other countries. You can see that agar North America mein 50% plus, Asia Pacific around 10% plus, Google says that, I have not written the percentage. क्या होगा percentage लिखकर? You can see that we are in a country, Northlandia or whatever they have written. Because they name the country, they name the organization, they name the names of the directors, all hypothetical. Those are not actual. But I mean to say that if we are in a country where the growth in the industry is less, because they have mentioned in the pre-scene where we are located, the growth in that place is 7% only. Single digit. They are even mentioning that maybe it's a maturity phase. So the company can perform well when they will diversify, when they will go into other countries, like other countries' company are there in our country. When we go into those countries, then we will be able to grow our business. So opportunities for growth by going into geographical diversification. When we are not getting the market here, we will be diversifying. Heat and meal kit dominates, then cook and eat. As I said, all over the world, people are interested in ready-to-eat food. They are not so much interested in cook and meal. So the market is dominated. Around 60 plus market in this 10.26 million is ready-to-eat food market. Cook and meal market is very less. That is not so much developing. Can we say that? Our company is in cook and meal and we are shifting or we are starting another business of ready-to-eat meal. Can we do that or not? This type of question comes at slightly higher level because this is a strategic decision, long term. This cannot be short term. Lekin fir bhi, we should be thinking, agar if I am doing a particular business, I am not getting the opportunity, not getting growth, business is deteriorating, I should be thinking out of the box. When we understand that in the industry there is a requirement for ready-to-eat food, we are already selling the products where we know that how it can be prepared. We can hire some chef and all that, and then we can make a ready-to-eat food also. So I am just saying whether we should move to this. We will be discussing further about this later. Types of market segment. Online platform dominates. As I said, if you go in Kolkata, you can say Spencer Mall, or there is Big Bazaar and all that, some malls are there. You will be able to get that cook and meal food. Online, maybe Kolkata it is there, I have never called. In India, it is not so famous. But you can say that normally when the people are asking for food by saving time, they are not interested in going in mall and then purchasing from a Spencer Mall. I will be getting cook and eat food. That I am not interested. I want somebody will deliver at my home. So both the types of market segments are there. Our company, which is meal at home is only in online. They are selling everything through the website. There is no physical place where they are selling. Again, can they add physical place? कि online तो we are selling. Why not to offer in big shops, in Tesco shops, in 7-Eleven shops and all that? वहां पर भी तो दे सकते हैं, उसमें नुकसान क्या है? That will be there in the stock. Customers are coming for shopping purpose. They can take. That will increase our market. I don't know whether question will come or not. But Pre-Scene is saying that we have online, and Google is also saying that this industry is online dominated. More than 60% of the sales is not 60, 90%. 90% of the sales is online only. There is no physical place from where the people are buying goods. So much cook and eat. They are not cook and eat. They are ready to eat direct from home, and you can say online. So online platform dominates. Even offline in Spencer and other places are available in India. In India, if you say, if I will say in European countries, Texas, or you can say 7-Eleven, these types of shops are there where you can get these products. Competitiveness in the market. The players, those who are there, how they are fighting with each other. They are fighting with each other based on cost, based on price. If you download the app first time and you order first time, you are getting 50% discount. तो सब लोग promotional offer चला रहे हैं. The competitiveness depends upon minimizing the cost. The competitiveness depends upon variety. How many varieties of foods you are giving? How many types of ingredients? The competitiveness depends upon sustainability. That means, are you using plastics, aluminium, or you are using for packing purpose the bio items, or you can say that, are you sourcing the materials locally, or you are sourcing the material from other places? How much reusing, recycling you are doing? That is the competitiveness in the industry. Few well-established players and small, medium-sized local players. And our company, Meal at Home, is a local company only. Growth is happening in organic and inorganic way. Organic means we will be developing our new recipes and all that, new place, everything on our own. Inorganic means we will take over another organization. Suppose Meal at Home take over another organization and start from the second day, they are able to capture bigger market. So the growth in the industry is happening by organic and inorganic way both. The market is very fragmented. There is nobody we can say that a leader in the market. Leader means, suppose I will say that in a particular industry you have 80% market share. You are the leader. But this is a very fragmented industry. Nobody can be said as having huge market share. Refer the video of top 10 companies. I have given a video, last one here. Healthy meals, I think love local, try fish. I think in this video there are ranking given, or any one video ranking of top 10 companies are given, which you can see that while seeing this video you will be able to understand the competitiveness, how they are fighting. There is a video also there which is a Fresh and Fresh app, Hotel Fresh or something. Those two companies are fighting with each other. There are so many videos, and you can go on their website also to do comparative analysis. Competitiveness. How I will be able to perform better than my competitors. That is called a competitive analysis. You can say that in nutshell, the Pre-Scene material is about a company which is selling cook and meal food online through website, no physical place. The company is very much concerned with environment, sustainability. They are using all their packaging not in plastics, in cardboard materials, reusable, recyclable materials. And they are always focusing on local suppliers, local ingredients, fresh quality. They are always focusing on improving the quality standards, ingredients, varieties. They are always focusing on giving offer discounts and all that. With that, the company is doing very well for last around 8 to 10 years. because they started in 2012. The first meal kit they sold in 2013, and we are in 2022. So we can say that it's around 8 to 10-year-old company. According to me, Google, this you can say this industry started in 2008-9 only. It is not a very old industry. So this industry is recently started, and our company is around 10 years old. Then the company had some, you can say, USP of directors. The two directors, those who are friends, they started the company, they made the company initially at a very low level just for their own food purpose. Then they found that why not, this is a business venture, and in the first year only they achieved a turnover of around 40 lakh plus in the first year only, and they are growing very well. But for the time being, up till now, they have never generated any income. In the last 9 years, every year they suffered a loss. This is the first year when they have projected that from 2022 they will be generating income, which is in line with the other companies in the industry, which happens in the startup. Whole over world startup, India, everywhere. जब कोई startup होता है, some of the person, you or me, have some idea, we started some business. We know that initially for 4 or 5 years there will be losses. We ask venture capitalists or we asked angel investors to invest money in our company, to give us money. Government is also helping startup. I will say that you must have seen the Shark Tank. That Shark Tank is again starting, the 6 players, they are investing in the startup. That all the things are there. Because a startup don't have money, have an idea, and the idea want to mint money. With the idea, they want to mint money. So in a startup, the profit does not arise initially. So in our company, Meal at Home, the profit is not yet started. The profit will arise from next year. There, the financial details are given. PL account, balance sheet of last 2 years, 2021, 2020 and 2021. At the same time, budget data are given. What we are forecasting for 2022, what is our sale, what is our cost. There is a budgeting detail given, that how we are preparing the budgets, how we are analyzing the performance, directors details, all these things are given. Then they have given that in the industry, what is important, what is the growth opportunities, what are the problems in the industry, along these lines only, written in the pre-scene. And then some newspaper articles that our company won some award because of biodegradable things we are using, because of we are thinking about environment sustainability, and at the same time we want to use more and more robots in our, we are already very advanced company. We are using artificial intelligence, big data and machines in packaging food, ingredient items and all that. But we want to increase it to the next level, different types of things available in the market. That way the pre-scene material is designed. And then based on the pre-scene material, you will be given questions in the exam. That questions we need to prepare properly, that practice. We cannot say that whatever question we will be doing in the class, the same will be repeated. But we need to prepare ourselves in such a way that when the exam will be there, whatever comes, I will be able to write with comfort. Whatever is required by the examiner, I will be able to reproduce in the exam based on different scenarios with a proper practice. You can say that this is industry background. Some background with the video and some general discussion will make you ready to go through with the pre-scene material in more detail. Because that is very essential. Warm up. What is the industry? What is the business of the industry? How the business is done? How the business is growing? Who are the players? What they are doing? What are the challenges in the industry? What is the future of the industry? That need to be understood before going into reading of the pre-scene material one by one. And then you can say, we will start discussing pre-scene material.